Just into the newsroom, the Wisconsin Supreme Court will hear oral arguments tomorrow in President Donald Trump's attempt to overturn the election he lost. Attorneys for the Trump campaign just appealed this afternoon. They suffered another loss today in Milwaukee County Circuit Court. Rebecca KLOPF joining us live with details on how we got to this point. Rebecca?
Yeah, Steve, as you just said, we just heard from the Supreme Court saying they will take up this case tomorrow. That's Saturday. Earlier in the day here at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, a judge decided that he would the judge would not throw out any votes in the Wisconsin presidential election. Instead, he upheld that President-elect Joe Biden did win the state.
The certification of the results of the 2020 Wisconsin presidential election after the Dane County and Milwaukee County recounts is affirmed.
A Milwaukee County Reserve judge made that ruling this morning after hearing from lawyers from both the Donald Trump and Joe Biden campaigns. The Trump campaign wanted about 220,000 votes by Milwaukee and Dane County thrown out, in part because they say people who voted early in person did so without an application.
There was no separate application. Our claim was completed. That's the claim. That's what we're making.
Attorneys for the Biden campaign argued the application was on the envelope when voters cast an early ballot, a practice that has been done in Wisconsin elections for more than a decade.
No one has ever before objected to these practices or to the use of Form EL 122. And one of the great ironies here, Your Honor, is that this form was used in 2016 and was used to help President Trump himself get elected.
President Trump's lawsuit also alleged people wrongly called themselves indefinitely confined, and absentee voting envelopes were corrected by courts, which they also say was wrong. But those arguments weren't enough to sway the court.
There's no credible evidence of any misconduct or wide-scale fraud. The court should do everything to ensure that the will of the voters prevail.
Again, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is going to hear oral arguments on an appeal of this case tomorrow at noon. The federal court here in Milwaukee also heard a case involving Donald Trump versus the Wisconsin Elections Commission. They were supposed to make a ruling on that. We're still waiting for that ruling to come down as well. Reporting live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Rebecca KLOPF, TMJ4 News.
A lot to keep track of. Rebecca, thank you.